If you had to buy a home in Austin right now, how would you approach it?
That's a great question. If I were to buy a home in Austin right now, how would I approach it? It really depends. And I hate it when people say this, but it does depend on why I was buying a home.
True.
Am I relocating in and I have to have somewhere to live? Am I looking to invest? Do I already have a home and I want an investment property? Do I want to upsize or downsize? So what my motivations are would directly affect how I would approach the situation. Okay. Now they all have kind of an underlying theme. Prices are lower right now that I've seen in the last decade. I had 3 buyers looking this weekend at homes, and questions that were coming up were, do you think this is a good deal? Or what were prices at the peak? Which was, I thought, an interesting question, because that shows me that they were thinking they will go back up there, which is a really good indicator of the, what's it called? Like, you have confidence in the market. So yeah. I feel like people really have confidence in the Austin market. I think what people are scared of is buying when we're still on the way down.
Yeah, for sure.
So here's my response to that was, we are down significantly from where we were at the peak, right? We're down to about 2019 prices. Could we go down a little bit further? Potentially. So what you have to ask yourself is, how long are you planning on being in this home?
Yeah.
Right? Because there's absolutely no way to purchase on the day that is the very bottom of the market. There's no way to calculate it. There's no way to know. We are in a valley. So you're buying in a dip if you buy right now, no matter what your motivations are, and no matter if prices go down a little bit more. If you're doing a flip, so if you're an investor and you're wanting to purchase a home and sell it within 6 months, I'd say that's the riskiest form of home buying right now in Austin, because I cannot guarantee that prices won't continue to go down a little bit more this year. Okay. Now, if you're planning on being somewhere for 3, 5, 7 years, excuse me, I think you buy what makes you happy.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if you are wanting to, if you need more space, if you're relocating into Austin, especially, and you want to set down roots for the first time, you should be focusing on buying in the neighborhood that you love and a home that's going to be good for you for the next 5 to 7 years, maybe 10. If you're thinking about starting a family, we're going to look at neighborhoods. We're going to look at, where your kids can play outside. So conversations I was having with my young couple buyers, clients, is they are wanting to start a family. And so he kept talking about, well, where am I going to play? Where are we going to play ball? Where are we going to play baseball? He's like, we got to play catch. And the wife was like, who are you playing catch with? And he's like, one of our kids, in the next 10 years. So he is already putting himself in, I'm going to be outside with my child, and we're going to be playing catch. And where are we going to do that in this yard? What schools are they going to go to? Am I going to have to deal with transferring them or moving them? So finding a place where you are going to be happy, your kids are going to be happy, your family's going to be happy.
Yeah.
Right. And you either have room to grow in that location, or if you're downsizing, or if you're looking to simplify, finding a place that you can simplify without putting yourself in maybe a more dangerous situation, right? Yeah. So if you're thinking about getting something less expensive and you've been living in Driftwood, which is, the only people out there are, have money, and it's a nice, quiet lifestyle, let's put it, and you're thinking about buying a condo, you probably don't want to do it on East 6th. So we're going to talk about keeping your lifestyle and maintaining the lifestyle that you want, but picking where that is, whether you're downsizing or upsizing. Investing is definitely a different story, and that'd be a completely different question.
Yeah.
So how I would handle it right now is asking myself those questions, and then also still looking for a deal, because there are definitely deals to be had. A big lesson, you want to hear a lesson I learned?
I would love to.
All right. So I have some speeches. I have these prepared speeches, and I give them to my clients, about what I just gave, kind of. And I've been giving if you're buying in this market, you need to be getting a deal, because why else would you buy? Rent is cheap, taxes are high. The reason that you would buy any real estate right now is because we're in that dip and you're getting a good deal, and you stand to really gain from the appreciation as the real estate market rebounds. So I'm giving my sweet first-time home buyer this speech. She's actually our babysitter. She's babysat for my youngest for years. And then she says, hey, I want to buy a house. And we start talking. She has like a full tech job. She makes good money. She's going to buy her own house. I had no idea. I was like, why do you babysit? She's like, it's just fun. I like it. And so she's been just pocketing all that extra money. She has this fat down payment. And I'm so proud of her. It's incredible. So I'm like, you need to get a deal. So she found a home that she liked. It was $399,000. It was it was beautiful. It had been a model home. And so we made a reasonable offer on it. We offered $375,000 and we asked for the seller to pay for some closing costs. And the listing agent said, well, I think that's a little bit too low. I don't think my client's going to take it. We have all this interest. And I was like, baloney. I basically called her bluff. If you ever played poker, I was like, I call. And so we held on her offer and we didn't go up in the price. They went under contract at full price.
Nice.
Well, for them, it's nice. For her, she didn't get the house that she wanted.
Oh, they just went for someone else.
Yes.
Oh.
And so the listing agent said, we have another offer. And I was like, don't believe it.
Oh my gosh.
And they did. And so now she is disheartened, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Because she did love that house. But what I don't want to happen is now her to feel competitive and not continue to wait for a good deal.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
For
Because
sure.
once you lose one, you're like, well, gosh, dang it, I don't want to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you start, kind of making concessions when if you're just patient and wait for the right house, wait for the right deal, you can get a good deal.
Happen.
Yes, it'll happen. Don't be tied to the outcome. We are going to enjoy the process and finding the right house. I love these questions that we're getting. They're opening up tons of conversations. So keep them coming, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, right? Like the videos. Leave your comments. We do check those. And we will reply, and we will also talk about them on future podcasts. Again, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.